Hello Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your reading for the second half of October from the 16th through the 31st. General reading as always, guys. It will not resonate with every single person. Please do take from this what makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below, as well as a list of all of the card decks and creators that you see here today. So I'll provide all of the links for you guys to purchase if you're interested in any of the decks. All right, Capricorn, so let's get right into this. We're taking a look at issues and confessions for this relationship. What is your person thinking about you and the connection? These are the three decks that we'll be starting off with for your focus messages. The first is by Angelic Revelation 144, Confessions of a Runner. And then we'll grab a message from the Issues deck by Fire Witch Tarot. And lastly, the Untold Messages of the Heart by Aqua Moonlight. So let's get right into this, guys. Let's see how this is going to go for you. All right, starting things off with their confession of where they are at this time. And as always, guys, this can be for cross watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in. Okay, let's start. I'm grabbing this one here. I don't know how to communicate my feelings. It is easier to be silent. And maybe you know this about your person, especially if things aren't going well in the relationship, if they tend to give you the silent treatment, and this is just a part of their behavior. If they've never actually acknowledged this about themselves, they're coming through here now, Capricorn, and confessing this to you. Okay, so let's add an additional message from the Issues deck here. All right, I did a reading for Taurus yesterday, and I gotta say, guys, it tapped me out. So if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn, or if you're a Taurus, you might want to check that one out because, ooh, it was intense. All right, what do we have here? Hothead, quick to anger, snappy, gets pressed easily. So it's interesting that they're coming through confessing, Capricorn, that they just don't know how to communicate their feelings. And when they do, they fly off the handle, they have a temper. And sometimes what I'm feeling from your person here, Capricorn, is they might start the argument, or they're the ones that end up losing their temper, and they're also the ones that end up giving you the silent treatment. Okay, so if that's something that you relate to when it comes to your person, it's definitely reflecting on how they conduct themselves, especially when you guys are having discussions and things aren't going their way. They get confrontational, possibly, and they're a bit of a hothead here. All right, so let's grab a message from the Untold Messages of the Heart. What is it that they're not telling you? What is in their heart right now when it comes to the connection, how they're feeling? All right, I'm guided to this card here. Foolish. I feel like an idiot for the choices I've made. I wasn't thinking clearly at the time. Exactly. That's because they were being a hothead. They do a lot of talking when they're angry. And a lot of the things I feel that they say, Capricorn, they end up not meaning them. Wow. Okay, so that's what's coming forward here to start things off. And they are acknowledging here, Capricorn, that they don't know how to communicate. When they do, they get snappy, and now they feel like an idiot. That is what's coming through so far. All right, guys, so let's add to this with the Flaming Roses Lovers Oracle. This is a deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Capricorn, second half of October. All right, so we know what the issues are. We know what they're confessing. Let's see what else and where this is going to go for you. Sweet indulgence. Every time I see this, I kind of feel like somebody's got a sweet tooth. Like they love dessert, they love cake. Okay, that could apply to you. That could apply to both of you. And also what I get from this is they indulge in things that they know should be off limits. Okay, so perhaps, and this will not apply to everyone, I feel there could have been infidelities, there could have been cheating third parties here for some of you. We also have change of perception. And I feel that's what your person is going through. They're acknowledging their behavior here, that they're not the best in communicating themselves, especially when they're angry. They fly off the handle, they get pressed easily, they get snappy, as this card says. And now, based off of the choices that they have made, they're feeling really foolish over how they've conducted themselves, that they weren't thinking clearly. And maybe now they're really trying to understand things from your point of view, perhaps. Trying to see things from a very different angle. We have fantasy coming through. If you guys are not together at this point in time, Capricorn, and you're at a distance from one another, I do feel that they still fantasize about you. You know, sweet indulgence, fantasy. Remembering perhaps when times were good. Fantasizing about you sexually as well. We have healing, which is needed here, I feel. They need to do work on themselves, continue on their healing journey. And if you guys are not together, the relationship definitely needs healing. And even if you guys are still together at this point in time, but just going through some major challenges, you can heal this together. But this is a really good energy coming through here. Now look at this, intimate pleasures, okay? So there's something about intimacy here and those intimate moments, Capricorn, that they have shared with you, or you have obviously shared with them. It goes both ways. They're fantasizing about these intimate moments you guys have shared. Look at this, clean slate. All right, they want to start over. They want to start over on a clean slate. Wipe out the past, wipe out what has happened here. And as I mentioned with that sweet indulgence, here we are. Okay? Three's a crowd. It does represent a third party for some of you guys. But your person communicating here that it's very clear in this message. I feel like an idiot for the choices I've made. They feel like an idiot for entering into a third party situation, for hurting you, for saying things that they didn't mean, for giving you the silent treatment. They want a clean slate here, Capricorn. Okay, so let's add to this with the Moody Moon Messages deck. This is Honoring the Cycle of the Divine Feminine. This is a deck by Sister Moon Tarot. So let's take a look at the perspective from the feminine standpoint here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn for the second half of October, focusing on Divine Feminine. You're hopeful, feminines, okay? Maybe we can start over again. So healing, as I mentioned, is very important. A good chunk of time may have passed since this third-party situation might have happened. So you're now in a more hopeful place in your heart that you're willing to give this person a second chance. You're longing for them as well, wishing you were here. And if you look at that image here, it does say, I miss you. It's a little bit hard to see, but it says, I miss you right there. So my feminines, not only are you hopeful to start over again with your masculine, you're clearly indicating here that you're longing for the masculine, wishing the masculine was with you, and missing them. Perhaps you're fantasizing about those intimate moments. So this third party situation could have certainly been a thing of the past that broke you guys up or created a lot of drama in the partnership. Powerful. I can accomplish anything I put my mind to. And absolutely, my feminines, you can. And I feel once you decided to take your power back, perhaps this masculine is picking up off of that. And now they're coming through wanting a clean slate to start over. But I feel you guys are on the same page here because feminines, you're coming through with this message. Hopeful that you can start over again. We've got fertile. I want babies. Okay. So this could have been part of the issue before if the masculine wasn't ready to start a family, which is perhaps why they entered into a third party situation. But this clearly is healing. It's falling right below this healing card. So we might have a masculine here who's more open to starting a family now. What else, please, for Capricorn? We have daydreaming stuck in my head. Daydreaming about these intimate pleasures. Fantasizing. That's coming through here. But my feminines, some of you guys are coming through with this very insecure energy. Will I ever be good enough? And that's a natural emotion to feel, especially when you've experienced infidelity and unfaithfulness in a partnership. And it makes you question, why did my partner have to step out on this relationship? Was I not good enough? Am I not attractive enough? Did I not love them right? Did I not do enough? You know, so it really makes you question what you have contributed to the partnership. And this is also an understandable emotion. Jealousy. It's falling right below third party. Of course, again, another natural thing to feel when the person that you've invested so much of your heart in has stepped out on the relationship and entered into a third party situation. You're just being human, feminines. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some messages from the Divine Masculine. This is my Thinking Man Oracle. We're going to grab messages from the Volume 2 deck here, Capricorn. So let's take a look and see where this masculine is at. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the second half of October. Where is this masculine at? I miss your voice, your laughter, the endless hours of conversations we had about anything, about everything, about nothing in particular. Oh, how I miss you. Okay, you guys are both missing each other. You're both really feeling this longing energy for one another. Look at this next message from your masculine. I love you. Wow. That's intense. And maybe feminines, you really needed to hear this from your masculine, that they love you. What else, please? I'll be waiting for you. So no matter where you guys are at right now, feminines, if you're questioning where your masculine is at, have they moved on? They're clearly coming through here letting you know they miss you, they love you, they'll be waiting. The next message, you can't delete me from your heart's hard drive. Some of you guys might have deleted text messages, emails. You might have thrown out photographs, letters, cards, gifts that this masculine has given you. But when it comes to your heart, this masculine is pretty much letting you know, it's like, you can't delete me from there. You can try to remove all reminders of me from your world, from your life, but from your heart, it's a whole nother story. And then we've got yes, yes, yes. because feminines, you've got this card right here, hopeful. Maybe we can start over again. And this masculine's response, yes, 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 we can. We can start over again. I need you to trust me, okay? So if it was the masculine that entered into a third-party situation and broke the trust in this partnership, feminines, part of the growth here that's happening is that this masculine now realizes what they've done, what they did to contribute to the pain, to the breakup, to the separation, to the challenges, the issues. And they're now coming forward, letting the feminine know, it's like, please, I need you to trust me. I can do right by you. We've got a clean slate, and I'm not going to waste it. That's what I'm picking up from that. Let's grab a couple more here from the masculine. I can still remember how your kisses felt. No other kiss could ever compare. My lips long to kiss you again. Okay? And because we have a third-party reference here, obviously, there were intimate moments shared with somebody else. And maybe this masculine realized, after having detached from this connection, that it wasn't what they were looking for, that there's something in your kiss that is basically drawing them in, the desire that they still have for you. My lips long to kiss you again. Nobody else, just you. That is what your masculine is coming through, letting you know, feminine. All right, and one last one. I will never love, cherish. Let me start again. I will never love, desire, cherish, or want another. It's always been you. But again, I kind of feel they had to experience, or not that they had to experience it, but they did experience another connection outside of this one for them to realize the grass wasn't greener, that they desire you and no one else. So now they feel like an idiot. They feel foolish for how they conducted themselves, feminines. This is where your masculine is at, and clearly communicating, I love you. And I really feel for my feminines, you needed clarification of that. You needed to know that. Okay, so let's grab some additional message from tarot. This is my tarot teacher, guys. For those who are not familiar, I created this deck for those who want to learn how to read tarot, make it very easy. It's got upright and reversed meanings for each card, so there's no second guessing in what each card means. And I believe the MPC website is back up now, where you can go ahead and order any of my decks along with the tarot teacher and the other creators that you see here. Some have Etsy shops and some do have websites on the MPC website. So I've provided all of those links down below. All right, Capricorn, let's take a look and see what else you need to know here. What else for Capricorn? Four of Cups. So we've got water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This represents a missed opportunity, disconnectedness. And it's interesting that we've got this daydreaming card right here, because the Four of Cups is also about daydreaming and fantasizing. And we've got the fantasy card right here. So you both might be daydreaming and fantasizing at this point in time, and no one's taking any sort of action in the 3D world to actually create movement. So if you guys are in that energy for too long, then this does represent a missed opportunity. It's as if, and I don't know why I correlate this to a train that's on its way, but I do. It's like a train that's coming in for you, and it's time for you to hop on that train, but if you don't, it's a missed ride. It's a missed opportunity for you to get onto this train, for you to get to your destination, the next chapter of where you're supposed to be in your life. So be mindful of that, because this can also be a card of regrets, of depression, of stagnation. So it's important to go into contemplation mode, to meditate, but you can't be in that space for too long. It's time to take action at some point in time. And this falls on the both of you. 10 of Pentacles, okay? Pentacles is earth energy, Capricorn. That's your own vibe right there. Money matters. If that's been a challenge, things will be improving in that area. The 10 of Pentacles does represent financial security, so that's a good thing, long-term success. But it's one of my favorite cards when it comes to love and romance, because the 10 of Pentacles represents a very strong love connection. Somebody that truly can be your other half, your perfect match. It represents love heading towards a more secure, more stable foundation, a happier future. Someone investing fully in love with you, Capricorn, and you investing just as much. It's all the energy of the 10 of Pentacles. It's a beautiful card. And then you've got the World right next to it. Cycle completion. So there is a cycle that needs to phase out. One chapter needs to close in order to open up a new chapter. This is a card of harmony, of possibilities coming in for you, successful conclusions, things working out, achievements, accomplishments. So it's really addressing more than just your love life here, Capricorn. You can be on top of the world based off of the decisions that you make in your life. Your person can as well. And in love and romance, when it comes to this connection, the world is giving you the opportunity to start again. We do have the Death card. So, you know, there is a cycle that needed to end. There's no way around it. That's a part of the cycle that needs to phase out. Some of you guys might be focused on a Scorpio here. So it's the end of a cycle, and then you get a new start. A clean slate. The Death card is all about transitions and transformations and profound changes that you need to make in your life. And my feminines, you're coming through as the Empress here, okay? And very similar energy to this Fertile card. I want babies. This is the Divine Feminine right here with the Empress energy. Beauty, mother figure, fertility, pregnancy, nurturing, abundance, creativity. That is all a part of the energy of the Empress. Manifestation of things that are growing between the two of you. Building a life together, building a family. Watching your love grow into something that perhaps you never thought it could turn into. 2 of Cups. Okay. More water. Unity, love. This wonderful love connection that the two of you share. The partnership, the compatibility. Perhaps you see this person as your soulmate, Capricorn. This is another card of balance and harmony. There is this mutual attraction between two people. The 2 of Cups can also represent marriage, married life, if that's something that you're wanting when it comes to this person. And I'm not surprised to see the Hangman, because the Hangman is all about new perspectives. And remember, we've got change of perception right here. So the Hangman can represent a pause, a surrender, letting go of what was no longer working in this partnership, letting go of the third party. That's one thing. Letting go of old behaviors, silent treatments, someone who has a bad temper, your person who doesn't know how to communicate. All of those things need to be addressed and let go of. This is another card letting us know that metamorphosis is needed here. Change. And then we've got the Magician right here. Okay, manifestation. Manifestation of your ideal partner, Capricorn. Your soulmate. A rekindled romance for some of you. And sometimes in order to manifest this, you got to just take a risk. You have to take action. And that's what I was basically talking about. Somebody's got to take that first step. Could be the masculine here. Because if nobody makes a move here, there goes that train. It's gone. So there will be, I feel, an opportunity for you guys to get back together, to overcome the issues and challenges in the partnership. You are being given a clean slate to start over and get it right this time. Okay, so let's add to this, Capricorn, with some messages from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. Let's see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. Second half of October. The divine masculine coming through. Okay? This masculine is wanting to be heard as well. We already have the Empress coming through representing the divine feminine. So masculine, not wanting to be left out here. I am powerful, but I don't always know it. And isn't it interesting because powerful is a message that the feminines received? I can accomplish anything I put my mind to. Well, you know, this masculine is realizing it too now. But because they might have been too entangled in energies that were creating this very foolish vibe for them, they didn't always realize that they had the power all along to create change, to be a better person, to be a better partner. So let me read this really quick. I am powerful, but I don't always know it. I am strong, but tend to hide my weaknesses. I am confident, but I can be vulnerable. I can make you laugh, but I can be serious when I need to be. I'm here to bring your life joy and happiness when you're feeling sad. I know how to love, but sometimes it scares me and I run from it. Take me for everything that I am. Don't try to change me. I am who I am. Okay? We have Kismet. You and I were two lost souls destined to meet in this lifetime. It doesn't matter how many wrong turns or choices we've made before we came into each other's lives. All that matters is that in the end, we got it right. We found each other. And somewhere along the line, you guys got lost, which is why we've got these issues presenting itself. But you can find yourself again by starting over. This is one of the best cards that you guys could have received in this reading, because it's wiping out all of the negatives. It's wiping out the past. It's wiping out all of the not so good things that you guys have experienced in this partnership. We have lessons coming through. Sometimes love puts you where you need to be. Sometimes it derails you and saves you from what you thought you wanted. Because there's something, someone better, taking you down broken roads, teaching you lessons that need to be learned. And sometimes it brings you back to the beginning, that first love, because that is where you belong after all. So for some of you guys, this person you're focused on for this reading is your first love. It's either that or it's the very first time in your life that you've ever felt this way about a person, of this magnitude, of this caliber, that type of love. And it's one of those things where sometimes a person doesn't realize what they had when they had it. And so looking across the street, ooh, the grass is greener over there. Let me try over there. And they experience what that had to offer and come to find out it wasn't what they were looking for. So they want to cross the street again to come back to you. But, you know, sometimes that door is closed. Sometimes that backfires. But based off of what's presenting itself here, Capricorn, I do feel there's remorse, there is regret, there's longing from both sides. And I feel you guys will take advantage of this do-over, a second chance. We have reasons. I've tried to move on. I've tried to forget. I've tried to love again. I've tried to remind myself that the reasons we had to let go of one another were good reasons. But when two hearts are destined, there are no good reasons. This distance, separation, my grief and loneliness from missing you, it's all too much. Please come back. That's a message from your person, Capricorn. And if this is reversed for your situation, if you are, Capricorn, the person that's wanting this person back, if this message is coming from you, hopefully they will receive that message with open arms and welcome you back in. It goes both ways. It can go either way. All right, so that's what's coming through from that deck. Let's grab some romance angels here. Let's see what else we need to find out when it comes to this connection. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. For the second half of October, what else do we need to know? Ta-da! Reconciliation. A second chance. Look at this. We've got children, okay? I want babies. So we've got babies that will be a part of the future of this reconnection here. Honeymoon phase, a future marriage for some of you guys. When you guys are together, perhaps there's this very lighthearted, flirtatious vibe between the two of you. You just enjoy each other's company. And divine timing is at work here. It's worth waiting for. So it might not happen right away, Capricorn. But it looks as though it certainly is a very good possibility when the time is right. So trust that the universe will bring you what it is that you're looking for when the time is right. This is simply clarifying the fact that you guys are not together right now. There is a separation here. And yes, somebody needs to take that first step to make the effort to create movement here. And ultimately, it is safe for both of you to love one another. And lastly, forgiving and learning is so crucial for this healing to begin and to continue. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Absolutely. All right, so that's what's coming through, guys, from the romance angels. Definitely painting a story of reconciliation here. All right, guys. So let's add to this with some additional messages from the Sugar and Spice Oracle. This is my naughty and nice deck. So let's take a look and see what else needs to come through for you. What we do know is they've got regrets. They feel like an idiot for the choices they've made, that they are coming through with that vibe. They miss you. The masculine, clearly communicating feminines, I love you. They want those intimate pleasures with you. A clean slate is being offered here. What else do we need to know, please, for Capricorn? What else do we need to know, please? This deck is so massive. All right, what do we have? We have donuts. Somebody could really love donuts. Things were so perfect between us in the beginning. What went wrong? Is it the chemistry, the attraction, the passion, the laughter, those intimate moments, our compatibility, the love we thought we shared? I'm not sure. I get that we had to say goodbye to figure this all out, but it doesn't make this emptiness, this hole in my heart, hurt any less because you're not here. A message from your person, Capricorn. There's this emptiness that they feel. That hole in their heart. And remember, we had a third party situation here, and I really feel this could have been a part of the masculine's vibe at the time. We've got rum and cake. I'm known to be a smooth talker, a bit of a Casanova, I suppose. I love to keep things sweet and spicy in the bedroom. I love soft lips and French kisses, satin sheets, sensual conversations, and steamy sex is what I'm into. I'm not looking for anything serious though, just want to have some fun. Okay, so we have a masculine more than likely coming through here that was a player, which is contributing to why we have that third party situation going on. You know, indulging in things that they knew was crossing the line and crossing a boundary here. They just wanted to have some fun outside of this connection, and it definitely created a lot of drama. And Casanova, he's known to have been a womanizer. A ladies' man is what a Casanova is. And perhaps that's what this masculine was. And my feminines, perhaps you did see the red flags at the time. Maybe you ignored those red flags, okay? And then we have Saffron coming through. You know I caught your eye the moment you saw me. I'm bold and I'm proud of it. I'm not afraid to make my presence known when it comes to love. Things can get fiery hot between us pretty fast. If you're ever feeling down, you know you can call me. Anytime, day or night, I can get you up off of that depressed mood you're in. I'm the only aphrodisiac you'll ever need. And perhaps, my feminines, that is your response to your masculine. Letting them know, it's like, look, you don't have to look outside of this relationship. I can offer you everything that you're looking for here. I'm the only aphrodisiac that you'll ever need in and out of the bedroom. Last one, we've got poppy seeds. You're like a drug. I feel so high when I'm with you. I feel it in my bones. Your presence, your smile, your laughter, your beauty, the joy you bring. You make me better, happier, stronger. Without you, I'm going to need therapy because I can't function unless you're in my life. I'm feeling this more so for my masculines here. So take whichever one of these messages, Capricorn, you feel makes sense for your situation, because there's so much coming through in this reading. All right, guys, so that's what's coming through from that deck. Let's go ahead and add to this with some messages from the Hidden Truth Oracle. This is by All Things Intuitive. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know? I want to tell you how I feel. Okay, so no more silent treatment. No more flying off the handle. They just really want to open up their heart to you, Capricorn, and just say it. Say what it is that they need to say. Calmly, openly, honestly. We have, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. And perhaps this is you, Capricorn. Letting your person know, it's like, look, I had to let you go. Because you were being foolish. You entered into a third-party situation. You treated me like shit, you know, whatever the case is. You might have had to detach, but that doesn't make it any easier. This could be the other person too, you know, so take it for how it resonates. I hope that you can forgive me one day. They want forgiveness, Capricorn, because they know that they messed up. This might apply to some of you. You and I were too young. Okay, so maybe things moved a little bit too fast for some of you guys. And this might have been your very first relationship. And you guys just didn't have enough experience to make the right choices, perhaps. Okay, so if that applies, take it. The next message, I know I messed up everything. Exactly. They know they messed up. They feel foolish. They feel like an idiot. I'm starting to understand our connection, you know? So perhaps with time, with maturity, learning lessons, they're finally opening up their heart and their eyes to really what's in front of them so that they can do the right thing, so that they can fix what's broken here, Capricorn, and so that they can finally get on the damn train and head towards you instead of having it be a missed opportunity. And lastly, I want to feel that way again. Okay, they want to feel the way they felt when things were good between the two of you. When there were no third parties, no drama. When you guys were actually getting along and things were good. They want to be able to bring that back. All right, guys. So let's grab some songs from my Heart Songs deck. If you are not familiar with the songs that come through here, see if you resonate with the lyrics. So let's take a look and see, Capricorn, what else comes through here to wrap things up here when it comes to this connection. Unforgettable. You are unforgettable. It doesn't matter if this has been a recent breakup or if it's been years since you guys have last seen each other. You guys made an impact on each other's lives and each other's hearts. You've imprinted upon each other. You guys couldn't forget each other even if you tried. It's that type of relationship, that type of connection. So this says unforgettable. That's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me. Still, forever and ever. It will forever do things to them. Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel. I said I love you, and that's forever. And this I promise from the heart. I could not love you any better. I love you just the way you are. So don't try to change who you are, Capricorn. They love you for everything that you represent on the outside, on the inside, who you are as a person. What other songs, please, angels and spirit guides? We have Open Arms by Journey. Lying beside you here in the dark, feeling your heartbeat with mine. Softly you whisper, you're so sincere. How could our love be so blind? Okay, so this could be a favorite song for some of you guys. And their arms truly are open once again, Capricorn, to allowing you back into their heart, into their life. It totally is up to you. If you are open to having them return, I feel that you are. I feel you're both missing one another. You're both fantasizing about each other. There's still hope here. We have Always on My Mind by Willie Nelson. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. I guess I never told you. I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done. I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. So they've got a lot of regrets here that when you guys were together, they just didn't take the time to appreciate you. They took you for granted. And I feel with this clean slate, they're willing to come towards you as a much better person, a much better partner. And lastly, we have Crazy for You by Madonna. Touch me once and you'll know it's true. I never wanted anyone like this. It's all brand new. You'll feel it in my kiss. So there's something about that kiss, Capricorn. There's something about those intimate moments that they won't ever forget. And it's made an impact on you as well. So there's a second chance here, guys, that with this clean slate, You can figure out how to maneuver yourselves around the issues and the challenges. Continue on this healing journey together. Get on the train. It's time. If you guys want to bring this back together, it's time to take action. Somebody has to take that first step. Open up a brand new door. Head towards a new chapter when it comes to this connection. All right, guys, so that's what I've got for you. I feel you guys are on the same page. And whatever part of this reading made sense for you, I do hope it helped you out. So if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.